little bit breezy out here today. It's also nice and gray, just like it was yesterday. Boy. No matter where I go, I just can't escape it. I am off to engage in countless adventures. I have acquired a satchel.
I am a satchel that has been acquired.
Or rather, Satchel has acquired a me since we are taking his car and this is his house. I am more the acquisition in this circumstance. We're having spaghetti, right?
Of course we're having spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti?
Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti. Happy birthday, Sabdol. So we're looking at Halloween costumes. Satchel has achieved something a little more,
elaborate.
Spiritual?
Namaste, my child.
So Satchel and I are doing the very Californian activity of driving on the freeway. And we almost witnessed another 3-car pileup. 2 days in a row. Well, it would have been 2 days in a row. We are about to go on to not just an Alameda, but the Alameda.
That side is going to be, you know, eventually all the way through.
Yeah.
That was underwhelming.
I grew up with it, so I'm used to it now, and to me it's just...
We are at the Santa Clara Caltrain station. We've decided to be eco-friendly in our trip to Redwood City. We're going to Redwood City to play some musical instruments.
We found a Dale along
We have acquired a Dale, who's a friend of Satchel's, and he is also, like Satchel, a Railhead. Do you prefer like train enthusiast or?
It's either or. Railhead
either
would be
or.
actually a new term. I kind of like that term.
Yeah, Satchel introduced me to Railhead.
Hey, that's pretty
Rail
good.
fan, actually.
Or Rail fan?
Yeah.
Because you told me last year, you told me Railhead.
Hey,
I might have said that
Railhead
by
would
accident.
work.
I might have said that by accident.
Might have said that by accident, because I think Railhead's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it sounds better,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it's
It's kind of more badass.
there.
Apparently they they're planning to refuel the plane or something.
Anarchy.
So,
That there in the distance is our train. So Satchel, you are now of age to partake in the drinking of alcoholic beverages
And diesel fuel.
and diesel fuel. We have some questions for you now that you're a man.
Fire away.
Would you describe yourself as a man of science or a man of faith?
A man of science.
Okay, so this is my follow-up question to that question. Do you believe in aliens? Well, I'm gonna preface it with this. Do you believe in aliens?
This interview is over. I believe that there's a possibility it exists.
Okay.
We can't be the only people who, like, you know...
Yeah, because it's a mathematical improbability that we would be, because if the universe is infinite, there's an infinite amount of possibilities that there's life out there, right?
Exactly.
So, but you've never seen an alien that you know of, right?
That's right.
So if you believe in
Where's
aliens,
this going?
if you believe in aliens, are you a man of science or a man of faith?
Kill yourself.
I've actually had that question on my mind lately because the math of the thing proves that it's like, you know, it's a scientific improbability that there's not life in the universe besides us. But I've never seen an alien, but I know they're there. So does that make me a man of science or a man of faith?
Porque no las dos.
So Satchel, as I previously mentioned, is a train enthusiast, and he has just informed me that on most passenger trains, depending on the direction, the engine of the train is in the back, and it's more of a pushing thing than the traditional train pulling thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Huh. Living in Turlock is a very freight train oriented town. That's how it got on the
Yeah,
map.
yeah.
It was a depot. So I'm used to seeing a lot of trains, and I've always wondered why they have the locomotives in the back on the freight trains. Is that to push them for like extra momentum?
It does actually, yeah.
Okay.
And also, if they need to reverse it, it's very helpful too, just for the momentum.
I don't know why I've never just Googled this or thought about it, but I've literally wondered this since I was like 6 years old. That was the baby bullet, which was, suffice to say, it was fast.
That's a bit of an understatement. 79 miles an hour.
79 miles an hour?
Yep.
It felt a lot faster, but I think that was just the wind that was going along with it.
That's what happens when a million, pounds of steel is hurling at you.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes the world is just so beautiful, because I can go to a railroad platform I have never been to before, and see a middle-aged man in a fedora begin to vape. Life is beautiful.
I really wonder where we are. If only I could locate us,
Dude.
on a map. Right? I feel like we're lost somewhere in the Bay Area, some unnamed city. I almost feel as though this city would have a very specific name for this climate and the type of trees that are growing here.
Yeah.
If only there was a way to tell where we were.
Train approaching.
Oh, there's a train approaching.
Hey guys, a rare appearance of post-production Aaron. When I hang out with friends and I go to music stores, I get very excited because those are two things in this world I really like. Once in a while when these things happen, I'm going to forget to vlog a little bit of it. Otherwise the following clips will be presented to you without context, and I don't want that. So without any further ado,
We were forcibly removed from the music store.
Aaron was kicking and screaming as they dragged him out.
It was painful. They were actually just closing. I'm being a shithead. Satchel may have also exaggerated about my physical actions when being remanded from the store.
Okay, you may not have been kicking and screaming.
But I was not happy. Bad and naughty statues will have their heads removed and placed upon a pedestal.
we have come to Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
What's great about Five Guys is if you're ever wondering where your potatoes are coming from, they conveniently let you know in Comic Sans. I'm really enjoying this like purple lighting out here. I was doing some important reading before we started hanging out today. Someone on BuzzFeed did a study, very important, on which fast food restaurant gives you the most fries based on bang for the buck, amount of fries, and size of fries, and Five Guys was the winner.
I actually don't disagree with that.
They actually counted them, and they said, guys, for the regular, the size I got, for $3.69, you get roughly 100 fries.
You see, BuzzFeed was just doing God's work.
Guess who the loser was?
Let me guess, what was it? Habit?
No, it was Chick-fil-A.
I
Because-
don't eat Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, me neither. They gave out 24 waffle fries for roughly $3. So
That's bullshit.
what do they got? They have high prices, stingy portions, and radical homophobia. They love your wallet, though. Did you hear something? Someone appears to have misplaced their banana, but just the one. I am driving back home. Who's ready for another time lapse?
So my time lapse got cut short again, but this time was because of road work and I needed to turn off the camera to use my GPS to figure out how I could get home before midnight. Good night, guys.